This McGaw YMCA, including the Emerson YMCA, started as a residence program for men.
The men's residence is an affordable option for community members to assist them with getting back on their feet after experiencing all sorts of life trauma.
Provide an option of affordability for the men that want to stay in Evanston. And it's a great need in Evanston.
The Y has always been progressive, but the thing that stands out for me the most is what strides and accomplishments have been done with the resident members. Because originally I believe that they were just considered residents, but over the course of time, they became full members with all the perks and amenities that come with that.
We started realizing that we needed to do more than just have men live here, that we had to provide services and programs for them to just be well holistically, so to meet them where they're at and to try to help support them with any issues that they may have. And so we went from just a space and place for men to live to really getting to know our men and building relationships with our men and helping them receive any services that they may need.
And that whatever men need the Y to be, that's what it is. We don't define that, they define that.
Everybody goes through obstacles, everybody goes through trying times, and everybody needs a space to be able to recover from that. Just because they stay in the Y doesn't mean that they've faltered in some aspect that nobody else could. They are going through the same sorts of issues that a lot of other community members are going through. It's just more apparent because they're living here at the Y.
This is their home, and we're all they got. For a lot of the residents don't have families, and they have us.
I am Jesse Clanton.
My name is Adam.
Well, I'm Antoine.
My name is Jeffrey, and I have been here since 1998. Surprised me as well.
Of course, place has been a pillar for me all my life.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I used to always, when I was a kid, I used to come here and play ball all the time.
The Y helps out in so many different ways for the men here to see what their options are for the future and move on to the next level, you know.
For quite a few years, I was working 2 jobs, a job in the community, and I was the locker room attendant. I got to know many of the members. I was 6 to 8 in the morning. So I got to know the people who would get here just after 5, going right up to 8 o'clock. What a group they are, among the nicest people I have ever met.
I needed a place to stay out of necessity, you know, and it's basically saved me from what I was going through at the time.
The most loveliest person ever that always helps everybody, Candy. She has helped me when I was furloughed, and she's always on everyone's side. She doesn't take sides.
The opportunity to even just be in this neighborhood has done a great deal for my well-being as well. It's helped me tremendously. I've really learned a lot about saving and being diligent and things like that. When that's with the support of the resident staff.
The gym, downtown was, you know, the heart of downtown of Evanston is right here, real close. Everything, access to everything. Yeah, so you don't have to stay in the room, watch TV and just stay cooped up in there, you know, and be a couch potato, you know, so. Well, bed potato, remember, there's no couch in there. So they no room for no couch in there, but yeah.
We're definitely a tight community here. We're all friends. Some of us can say that we're like family here, how close we are. Like, hey, what's up, James? Hey. Barbecues, picnics, things like that yearly. Unfortunately, at this very moment, due to COVID, right now we're not having any of those.
We had 170 men still here during COVID.
As a member relations staff at the desk, I was tasked to be here and keep our doors open to residents.
Fredo and I were here, though residence department did not close down.
The first thing was safety. And so how quickly could we put in protocols and safety measures to make sure that the men who needed food brought to them, that we figured out how to do that. We changed the way that we check in on men, wellness checks, door to door, that were really about how are you And how are you? How are you feeling? How are you feeling emotionally? How are you feeling physically?
We looked at CDC and public health and took all their advice of how to keep our men safe, whether it be coming in the building and sanitizing their hands, social distancing, one person at a time in the elevator, whatever it took. Even shut down the men's lounge. They couldn't hang out together anymore. But everything we did was for the best.
It's about dignity. It's about respect. It's about treating them like I want to be treated.
While it was a difficult transition at first for residents to get accustomed to, and staff, we transitioned very well.
Oh, I felt safe with the new procedures. It was very well done.
There was a point during that time that I realized that it was time for us to stop being in crisis mode and to start thinking about what we're going to be, what type of Y we're going to be when it's time for us to open, because we're going to open.
We are going to provide intentional focus on 3 main points: health and wellness, employment, and building of community and strengthening community.
We're gonna take programming to a new level. So for the guys, like we have a bunch of guys now that are unemployed, so we can help them get employed. So whatever they need, we could refer them to get a suit for an interview or whatever they need.
From our founding, we have had a men's residence program. The renovation is really about both the immediate, but it's also about the history of who we are and the role that we play in this community.
The physical space of the residence program has not evolved outside of changing light bulbs, and painting rooms.
For anybody, when their space is nice, you feel good about being there.
By doing this, you're going to allow our current residents to feel as though that the Y truly, truly, truly cares for them.
We want this to feel like no matter what door they walk in, welcome home.
And my vision is that it becomes a more livable space. I've just shared how important it is for the residence program to be a part of the McGaw YMCA, and it's really time for us to really show that in everything that we do. It's important that it becomes a priority, just like our fitness center, just like our children's center, just like our metamedia space. It just makes me feel good, and it should makes all of our staff feel good, that they don't just come in and go up the elevator to their room, that they are a part of this YMCA.
And the McGaw is a wonderful object of esteem for me. It's a happy place.
And that's why I've been here for so long, is because I love my community and I love this community, but I see the spirit in it, and it lives within these walls.
As long as we have the support of the community and our volunteers and our board and our staff, then we're going to move forward and make things better for the people in our community.